I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. I'm just checking what I've got left here in 2x4s, milled and non-milled, so that because I'm going back in the greenhouse today. The guy doing our Amazon delivery, he didn't make it yesterday. But he texted us saying he was gonna come today. And just after lunch now, we haven't seen him or heard of him. The pond, yeah, the water has gone down. There's a fish over there, same one I'm trying to see, because Divine said Raven was trying to get the fish. And this is what I dug the other day. It's not enough. I need to make that way deeper. Okay, but not today. Today is greenhouse work. I've got my wood. Now I'm gonna go check if anything moved overnight. So here, yesterday I was at 2 inches here, so let's see what it is now. Yeah, about 2 inches. Here I was at 2.5. A little bit over. Two and a quarter. It stayed the same. So it doesn't appear to have moved. 3/8, 3/8. It's good. So 2 3/4 yesterday, 2 3/4 now. Three and 1/16, okay. Did I write 2.5? 2.5, okay. So that's good sign. Nothing moved. That's excellent. So when I'm ready here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna flatten this properly. I'm gonna put a piece of poly to get it down. So I'm gonna dig here so that the poly covers this to prevent water from coming here. And then I'm gonna backfill to have like a little hill like this here. And then we're gonna seed it with something. So this is where I'm at. We can walk now. without having to zigzag between. And I've started framing the beds. I think it's going to be fairly strong, or strong enough, let's hope. I still have a few pieces of bracing to do. Like here I've got an X in this section. Maybe I've got something there to put. But for the most part, this here is done. I'll just need to do the beds here. Not sure yet the design on how, but at least we'll be able to start filling these guys. So I'm taking a break now, and then when I come back I'll continue framing until I run out of wood. Oh yeah, so this is where I'm at the end of the day. I'm done for today. So I've got 3 beds ready. So tomorrow I'll be doing the metal. So an aisle, a bed, and another bed, an aisle. The aisle is not finished, but I'll be able to do that wall with metal if I have enough metal tomorrow. And then Saturday we'll buy whatever we got, whatever we need to finish the job. And then it'll be the big job to fill the beds. And I'm thinking this is going to be stronger than it ever was. Especially when the beds are like filled with the metal around. If the building wants to move, everything has to move together. So, and then I pulled all the weeds that's growing with all the stuff. Oh, I forgot this here. Oh my God. So what I was saying is I kill and pull all the weeds that's growing in here. That way they're not gonna reproduce. we're still gonna have to fight, but they had a bad day today. Yes. So I'm gonna cut this, and then there'll be like a little aisle to access the back of the beds. And we'll see, but it should work. Now I'm gonna go in. Oh my God, we got our door-to-door delivery in the middle of nowhere. That's unreal. It worked out. We gave the driver a dozen of eggs. Yeah, he's not Canadian, but it's okay. He was nice. Oh, so yeah, talking about Canadian. Have you watched, if you're Canadian and you're about to vote, have you watched the PPC leader, Maxime Bernier, in his interview with Tucker Carlson? Tucker, whatever. If you haven't, do so, because you're gonna see that all the parties that are in the debate, and the Green Party, well, is also not in the debate, but they all have been infiltrated by the WEF. The PPC is the only leader that has nothing to do with the WEF and that wants nothing to do with them. So after watching that, I'm like, maybe I need to vote this time. I've never voted of my life for anything. And my reason behind this is really simple, it's just an illusion of democracy, the voting that we have. It's not democracy. But this time I'm considering it just to fuck with the system, because nobody expects me to vote. And definitely they don't expect me to vote for the PPC. So I think Divine and I, on the 28th or before, we're gonna vote. Yeah, and if you haven't, watch this video, it's on YouTube. You'll see, like, completely different from the others. Like, not even close. If you want to have the right to defend yourself, you know, if somebody comes at home to your place and attacks you and is violent, right now in Canada you have to take it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do legally. He doesn't want that. I mean, who wants that? Who fucking in its right mind decided that this is how it has to be for Canadians? Fuck that shit. But this guy is like, yeah, we have the right to defend ourselves. We will change that. That's just one of the things. Like, if you're afraid that they're gonna mandate to get vaxxed and keep track of who gets vaxxed or not, he's the only one that doesn't want that. All the other ones, they want it, or they want to let it happen. So like just that, you know. But if that's not enough for you, if like, maybe I'm in the wrong country, really. Good morning. It's Friday, the Good Friday, not the bad one, it's the good one. So now I installed a new charge controller, and look, it's charging at like 800 watt and it's completely silent. So that's a total win, because it has a good heat sink at the back. The other one didn't, so that's why, you know. But excellent. So now I'm gonna go continue work on the greenhouse. I'm going to use the green ones at the front of the beds, and then because they're gonna heat the bed more than the white ones, and the white ones I'll put at the back or the sides. But maybe I have 3 more panels of green in the shop, so I probably have enough. That's excellent. I thought I'd have more useful pieces in that green pile, but there's only 2 sheets that are full width, so I'm gonna go in the shop get the other sheets. So when I finished the day yesterday, I found more 2x4s. Hi, my love. So I'm gonna be able to at least finish this bed and possibly this one. But so I'm gonna do that before I start the metal. This is done framing. I'm gonna switch to the metal now. So, and I'm so happy. You know, it doesn't look professional or doesn't look like planned, but it's going to be functional. What we might do, we might add some pecs in here to give us the option to heat the beds, but maybe not. Because once we have like the blanket on top, everything is closed, we would need just a little fire in here and not very long to keep this up, even in the really cold nights. So, and I think this really makes it solid. Like for the wall to push, it has to push all of this together because everything is tied up. Even at the top, it has this. I think it's good. All right, so I'm gonna start with the metal. I'm gonna cut my metal out there, and I'm gonna start with the front with the green stuff. The front panels are done. It's hot in here. Let's see. I'll check with the phone. But yeah, and then so we're gonna go for lunch now. And when I come back, we'll do the back and the sides. I'll try to use panels that are not full, and then we'll be able to start filling. That'll take a while. Okay. This side, the floor here, the first two, the floor is quite soft. It's sinking, but that's because on the other side, the ditch we did with Robert is way better. So this is gonna need to be done way deeper here to really drain the water away from the greenhouse. That seems to be working. So, but it's not perfect. It would be better with like perforated pipe, drain pipe. You enjoy your gate? Did you go in there just to use the gate? So easy. Yeah. First bed is done. I can't remember if I showed it. So that's not bad at all. And then the little walkway, I just need to cut this here. And my metal is pretty much all cut except the extensions there. But I'm gonna install what I've got and I'll do that part last. So now it's just a matter of installing all that metal. Yeah, the water's gone.
I want to bring this one a little.
You bring what you want.
I don't have
Good morning. It's a bit cold this morning. I'm waiting for, well, I'm not waiting, but the people, remember, like in the fall, late in the fall, some guy wanted to see the trailer, the tractor, to buy it, and he he got lost and spent the night in the forest. I don't anyway, him and his wife are coming this morning. Oh, they said they're coming. Anyway, I don't know if they will or not, but I'm doing my stuff, and if they show up, I'll help them out. So today we're gonna start the process of filling up the beds. But my first step here is I want to be able to come down with the wheelbarrow and go inside. That's gonna make our life easier. So with the excavator, because this is working good, but I want the ditch to come all the way here. So I'm gonna remove that pile of here, and I'm gonna make a ramp, and then later on I'll make the ditch really deep here, put the culvert, and we'll have access. So I'm gonna move these pieces of wood, and I'll go get the excavator. While the excavator warms up, let's go check our Christmas shelter. See if the water has gone down on that. Not one bit. Oh, look at that. It's like full. It's a lake in there. It's not gonna go down without some help. Oh yeah. So I need to kind of do something here with the excavator. Otherwise it's gonna take weeks to drain. I don't know how far we're gonna get with the bed filling today, but we're just gonna work on it. Whatever we can do together will make it easier for me later this week when I'm by myself to finish it off. I just sat in the excavator again. The tractor is gone. This guy is courageous. He's driving it home. It's a long ways. It's like 45 minutes. But anyway, I didn't put pressure on him. I was like up front, and I even told him to wait. But it's done. It wasn't easy. The minute he was on the other side of the gate, the excavator, the tractor, he stalled it, and there was a wire that was giving us problem to get it started. But luckily, I figured out how to get it started, and we were able to get it started afterward. So he's gonna need to do some fiddling around with the cables between the battery and the starter, and from the ignition to the starter and all that. But anyway, now it's not my problem anymore. I'm gonna keep working on doing that ramp, and it's like almost lunchtime and we haven't started filling the beds. Okay, I think this will be functional. I can back up here, and then we have very little left. So first step is to go get some logs. So to get the logs, we'll do that with the quad. There's so many rocks. That's not like on YouTube. When you watch like people living off grid in YouTube and they dig, it's not rocks, it's sand. But here where we are, there's a lot of rocks. Not the weather. So we might not do as much work as we thought we were going to, because I feel like going in the house and staying in the house is so cold, wet, humid. Yeah. We gotta close these doors because the heat, there won't be enough heat at night. We got, well, maybe not, but you have to lift it. You have to lift it. I'm so fed up now with the weather, but we did good. Divine is still, I don't know, she's doing a video, but we got 3.5 bed filled with the wood. The hardware cloth is at the bottom of all the beds. So my next time, maybe not tomorrow Monday, but maybe Tuesday, I can start packing up the rest of the bed. I'll go get more lugs, and then we'll use that stuff too. But the next steps will be hard because it will be like bucket by bucket, you know. I won't be able to do it. It's gonna be physical. There's no like getting away from the physical part, but it's gotta get done. So physical or not. Oh, look at that mud. We're gonna need gravel over there for that ramp I made with the excavator. So I'm just taking the truck back over there so it's out of sight. When people from the road, I don't want people to see the truck.
Format memory card for data integrity.
My love.
Regular.
Okay, Willow is back outside, Miley inside with Raven, so the goats are out. I'm looking, where's the tractor? It's gone! Ah, that's so good. The guy messaged me and they made it home. They drove it half the way, and then I guess the fuel system got clogged from the debris in the tank. So he was able just to tow it the rest of the way without problem. So that's excellent. I'm so happy. Oh, look, it's empty over there. But what I wanted to end the week with, because you'll see this video on Friday, it's Sunday now, and there's like one channel on YouTube that is just like, I find so inspiring what he does, like the music, but it's not just the music, it's the videos, because you see the people dancing and it makes me feel like I'm there and I'm people watching, and I feel like I get a lot of insight watching the people in his videos. And so he does, I can't remember, what is it called? It's music that looping, live looping, that's what it's called. Anyway, he's really good. It's awesome, and I'm pretty sure I've put some in the video of Tuesday, or this video, some of his music, and I'm gonna leave you with an excerpt of the video from this week that he just released, and go check his channel. It's pretty fantastic. I dare you not to move. Start moving when you watch his videos. See you next week.